camera. Well, that totally screwed up, but that gives you an idea of what we're doing. Hang on, and I will change that. I can't change that because it's in use. Oh well, we'll just have to switch straight to that one then, won't we?
Oh, I can even show my hands.
You can even see your hands.
That's cool.
I forgot this camera was now down here looking at this instead of looking at me, which is what it normally does. And I can't change the other one because it's, I suppose because I'm streaming, I don't know. But anyway, hi, welcome to Craft Live. Today we are going to be spinning, which is why the wheel's there. This camera is here because you are going to see what my hands do with the fibre as it is spun, and then it will go forward into the wheel here.
You know you can see my hand.
Right, go into the wheel here. There's like a hole there that it goes through, and yeah, is spun up, and we'll wind on to the bobbin here. So I'm just basically waiting to see if anybody joins. It's time today for spinning, isn't it? Not today, Mummy's Boo Journal, but today for spinning. So that's what we're going to be doing.
You can see my hands here, yeah? Because there are three screens.
Free screens today.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
Well, look, and I'll show you, right?
No, the three screens.
There you go, because that's how I've set it up.
Whoa, stop. I'm going to watch that.
Don't push my chair.
Okay. This is awesome, guys.
So I'm just hoping that, you know, somebody comes and joins the chat. I had to hurriedly erect this backdrop, which is just a sheet hung over my trolley, because I've got a big calyx unit behind this, and you couldn't see this setup, the bobbin and the flyer and all that lot, because it was too busy. And I was like, oh crap, you know, really, ideally what I need is like a little green screen that I can put up. But
Mum,
I'll have to look into getting something, because I know that my son had a green screen that he could, you know, it was a portable green screen. It was just hung up and tacked to the wall. Maybe I could come up with something to put behind the bobbin. That might be quite good.
I love the Mummy.
You love the Mummy. I should hope so.
Guess what, guys? I'm getting in Mum's bed.
You climb in my bed later, are you?
Oh, someone says hi.
It's Rita. Say hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita. We're just spinning.
We are spinning today, Rita.
It's time today for Mum's spinning.
Time today for Mummy to do spinning.
Yes. It's not. Oh, someone says hi.
She says hi, handsome. That's you, that is handsome.
Guys, me and Mum are going to get married.
We are going to get married. Yeah, you can't call him handsome because he's already spoken for.
You can't.
No, foot off.
You can still call me handsome.
Oh, she can still call you handsome. That's all right then.
Oh. Something.
Right. Could you please let go of my arm, because I can't. Thank you very much.
Everyone is not going to be in Mum's booth.
Yeah, they know that. That's why I'm doing this on a different night than I usually do.
Okay. What? Ah, that's a white and blue colour, I see.
What is?
You're spinning.
Yeah, well, the white is just the leader, but...
It's like...
How are you, Rita? You alright?
Yeah. I think she's alright.
Nobody asked you. Be quiet.
Mum.
Right, you need to go to bed now, okay? Don't put your arm up. It's got this thing about grabbing hold of the top of my arm, and I lean on that arm all the time, and it's... Ah! Who's that?
Can
you read it? Can you read her name?
No.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
No. In the green.
Okay.
No. That one.
Okay.
Is.
Miss.
Ow!
I that time. It wasn't the day of Stream Raiders.
It wasn't Stream Raiders today. He was most disappointed.
Well, I know he can't.
Is it nice to be loved? Oh, hey, Andy. Everybody's flipping green.
Hi.
Except for Andy, she's orange. Tomorrow, she says. Stream Raiders tomorrow.
Elle, guess what? I love your battle parts.
He loves the battles.
Yeah. The pumpkin one, I loved that battle. I love number 2.
Right.
Hug the mummy.
Hug the mummy. Oh, God. The battles are the best part. That's true. That's very true. Right. Now that you've seen Elle and you know, you've had love hearts and discussed Stream Raiders.
But I haven't had kisses.
Kisses, chat, please.
Yes, Elle, can you give me those?
Can you stop shouting?
Elle, give me those dragon kisses. I love it. I love dragon kisses.
I don't know if Elle knows where the dragon kisses are.
What?
Consider yourself challenged. Oh, you got Cyril kisses. Look, that's her Cyril doing kisses at you. Look, see, with love hearts.
Even I get.
And then gorgeous Steph love hearts. And then rocket ship.
Oh, that's awesome! Guys, thank you for the kisses.
Hey, dog.
I still want those dragon kisses.
No, go on, off you go now. Give me a kiss. Come on, please. That was the deal that you could come down and see. Go on.
I want the dragon kisses.
Go on, off you go. We'll get dragon kisses in the comments tomorrow. Gotta love him. Apparently. It's in the rule book. I don't know where the dragon kisses are. I think most people tend to copy them from April. Love you, baby. Night night. So how is everybody? Making a velveteen bag for your oracle cards as you watch. Oh, cool. You are drinking fruity cider. Oh dear. This could get very interesting. So what's everybody been doing? Have you all had a good day? Hi Sandy, how are you? You've been at work. Not a good day then. Is that what you're telling me? Doesn't really seem to be happening anywhere, does it? Very tired and no energy. That's a shame. No, nothing much appears to have changed here either, to be honest, Al. You know, there's still the same amount of traffic on the roads. The only thing is like seems to be the tattooists and the beauty parlours are closed. That's about it. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this isn't what I call a lockdown at all. But there we go. Oh yeah, and the pubs and restaurants, I don't really go to them, so... But it's like, you know, there's firework displays still going off all over the fucking place. Upsetting all the animals. And what are we spinning? What are we spinning? We are spinning Merino Silk. From Sara's Texturecraft. This is one of the regular blends. Merino Tussah Silk in Peacock. It does, doesn't it? I was going to use my Acreworks bobbin. Now, I actually bought that, I think it was a good year ago. When I got it, it made a god-awful noise. And I tweeted about it, and I actually videoed it. And, said, yeah, and they messaged me and they went, no, it's not supposed to make that noise. There's obviously a problem with the shaft. Give us your address and we'll send you a new one. So I did, and they sent me, and I only got around to trying it again today. And the new one's just as bad as the old one. So I'm a bit like pissed off because I've spent about 50 quid on a fucking breakdown bobbin that I can't use. But I'm wondering if it's not actually a woolly winder bobbin, if it's a regular bobbin, because I think on the Matchless that the flyer shaft on a regular flyer on a Matchless is ever so slightly thicker than it is on the woolly winder one. So I might try it later and see if it's any noisier on this flyer than it is on my woolly winder flyer. I don't know, we'll just have to see. I make spinning look so easy. Oh, thank you. Because I don't think they'll refund me now if I message them and go, no, this second shaft is just as bad as the first one. Has she stopped selling now? I've got loads of her stuff. I'm so behind on, you know, who's about and who isn't. Yeah, I used to like seeing her at Wonderwall. She's got on really well with her. She was allergic to all. Oh my god. Well, shit, imagine finding that out. God, I bet she was bummed. Wow. Oh, that's so sad. That is really sad. She really loved it too, didn't she? My chair does not like being lower. Every time I move it clunks. I had to lower it so because otherwise I'm at the wrong angle for the wheel. And it's going, oh, every time I move. Excuse me. This was the best I could come up with. When I initially set it up, my Calyx unit is behind this, and there's like loads of books and stuff, and it was just far too busy and you couldn't really see the flyer, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I got my trolley that's got like a load of my journaling supplies in it and draped a sheet over it. That's the best I could come up with. So yeah. Well, it seems to be. I'm feeling rather penned in, mind, because I've got like my desk here, which is what this camera's sitting on, and then like the wheel is there, and then the trolley's there, and I've literally got like a little bit that I can get out of if I need to, but I'm going to kick something later, I know I am, but it'll work for doing this kind of stream anyway. Every single camera's had to be moved, which is going to really hack me off later when I try and do my journaling videos. But, nah. I'm not expecting many people tonight, because people are either going to be celebrating or drowning their sorrows. That's why you only spin on your e-spin on stream. Too much faff to move cameras. Yeah, trouble is, I sold my Hanson because I never used it. So that's not an option for me, unfortunately. But to be fair, I didn't have to do much. The pain in the arse one was this one, because it's screwed into my this is my overhead one normally, and it's screwed into there. So I had to sort of unscrew it to get it off the holder thingy my bob. But that was alright. Once I figured out what I needed to do. Yes, I suspect the Americans are either drowning their sorrows or celebrating in the wake of the political situation. Such celebrations. I don't know. Not everybody's happy. Yeah, it's done, dusted. Hey, Jolyn. Jolyn's obviously happy. Yeah, not everybody is. I've seen quite a lot of comments online that not everybody is happy. I need one room for yarn, one for spinning, and one for journaling. Honey, if I had that many spare rooms... Biden. If I had that many spare rooms, I would be a lot richer than I am now. They suck then. Yeah, well, no, everybody's entitled to opinion. Political talk is allowed for about another 10 minutes, and then there'll be no more political talk. Because I ain't American, so... Yeah, I actually put that post up on my Facebook talk. I said I'm now just waiting for the biggest temper tantrum in history. Somebody else said she reckons he's going to have to be escorted out. How you doing there, Jolene? You feeling good, sweetie? No, I don't watch the news. I just pulled it up earlier on and it's all over Facebook, so... Oh, look, I lost 3 viewers. Talking about politics. It is what it is. Just glad it all got done. True. You're good. Good. How you feeling? You looking after yourself? Itchy head. Because I bet nobody else has. I've got to put in chat that I'm live. Not that anybody cares, obviously. That's not right. Rada was so slow, counting low. So many good movies. I know, my gosh. You had therapy yesterday, so you saw. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the Trump supporters really seem to be very anti-mask, don't they? I wonder if they're all anti-vaxxers too. Yeah, I don't know. Are they? Why am I not surprised? Pardon me. I've just had Chinese food. I'm really sorry. Hick. How's that fruity cider going down there, Elle? Is it nice? Elle's getting pissed. Can everybody see everything? Can everybody see everything okay? It's blueberry and pomegranate. Ooh. See, I don't like cider. And I really wish I did, because dark fruits just, you know... I bet when that's cold and you're fed up and thirsty, I bet it's fucking lovely. But blueberry and pomegranate, that sounds a bit nice. It's all okay, is it? Good, good, good. Because I know last time I did this, the people that normally follow me for bullet journaling were quite fascinated. But, yeah. Is it a Copperberg or a Recorderlig one of those? I'll have to see if it's available here, because, yeah, 3 of my adult children all like sort of fruity cider, like the dark fruits and all that lot. Got it in Sainsbury's. I'll get my mum to look for it. She shops in there. Well, on the online site anyway. I was so annoyed. I was watching Rogue and she just got the snooks out. And I was like, dude, I gotta go because it's 8 o'clock and I'm streaming. And she was like, you'll have to come back later. I was like, snakies! Snakies! Yeah! Snacks. She got the little ball python out. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I wouldn't have a python again for love nor money. I need to stuff my corn snake full of food and then see if I can grab her and get her out so I can clean the tank out. I need to do something about my room because it's getting messier by the minute. I literally have no room in here. She's just getting the new babies out. Don't tell me that or I might have to go back and have a look. Tell her I'm jelly. Really jelly that she's got babies. Baby snakies. You're a multi-stream watcher as well then, are you? Now, I figured I had to go in and follow her because she's raided me like 2 or 3 times now on Saturday nights, which is awesome. And that's the reason that I made affiliate. Because her and a load of her people came and like followed me. Which is good. Oh, you're a mod, are you? Cool. Just suddenly thought I meant to message somebody. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Daryl, it's 8:30. You go, Daryl, and he goes, yeah, 8:30. That's all he says. And then he tidies up and he shouts, love you. Which means you ban people and say inappropriate shit about lick Jeremy Renner's bum every now and then. Okay. Can I be a mod too? Somebody remind me that if I ever need mods, not to hire Dork, okay? Because she's obviously got a bit of a thing about Jeremy Renner's bum. Add L onto that not to mod list. So, how is it then? You forget to do things. What, like licking Jeremy Renner's bum? How's it been having him at home then? I know it's only been for a couple of days. You know, because she will keep things interesting. Most magnificent man ever. I would also like to hump his leg like a naughty puppy. Well, there we go. We now know what does it for Dork. It's not fibre and socks and all things yarny. It's Jeremy Renner and his bum. Although, to be fair, and, you know, if we're allowed to discuss him, I kind of feel that way about Johnny Depp. As the man has gotten older, my God, he has aged like a fine wine. Yeah, everybody feels that way about Tom Hiddleston, though. Night, baby. Love you. Jeremy Renner. He is the Hawkeye from Avengers, isn't he? Only as Loki. Well, yeah. Yeah, because he's got that naughty smile, hasn't he? No, I'm not a huge Tom Hiddleston fan, I must admit. And also not the guy who played Venom that everybody's always going on about. That's it. My stream's degraded into a lot of obviously very hot women who are totally flustered. Look, I asked her a question about her husband and she's rabbiting on about Tom Hiddleston. Look. He makes you happy in your happy parts. I'm assuming this is not your husband. Yes, but let's not start you off on the movie Hawkeye being written so badly. It's out, is it? I didn't even know that. The spinning screen has you distracted. It's so neat. Good. I mean, Adam does too, you guess. Kinda. Sometimes. But Tom Hiddleston's not even ginger. I mean, he doesn't even tick that box. Could you imagine if he was, though? You would wet your pants. I don't know if it'd suit him, mind, but... So you're a Thor girl, are you, Andy? What about you, Jolene? Who does it for you? It doesn't have to be any of the Avengers. It can be anybody. Oops. He's a bad guy. You like the bad guys with long black hair? Yeah. Me too. I really should change hooks. I've been home fine. It's only Thursdays, which is your day off. That's any kind of issue. What? Because you're home. Do you have to like creep around the flat and stuff? Does he do Zoom a lot, or is he like not? Is not necessary for you to creep around. Have you tried the jumping around behind him in stockings and suspenders yet? I've got cramp in my hand already, you guys. It's been that long since I've done any spinning. Yes, this is what it looks like pre-spun. This is the colour Peacock. It was a limited, apparently, that she did. Limited, is that backwards? Yeah, limited edition Peacock. But there you go. Is it backwards on that one? they're all flipped. All of my cameras. Changed my nose stud yesterday, and my nose is itching. So, thanks for the host, Mr. Vic. I really appreciate. Oh look, Dork's been censored because she's being wooed. In the Avengers, it's Captain America. Oh, but you're a butt girl. He's on calls a lot because he's IT tech support. Oh, okay. Hey. The dick pic leak was interesting. Chris Evans has got. Is he wide? Is he? Ooh. Hi, Victus. How are you? we are spinning this stuff. I didn't see it. You need a cheese sandwich. Just to, so everybody is aware, I was on the cider. Yeah, it will have, really? Did anybody save it? Can you send it to me? Because I didn't see it. And is it clear? I mean, was it a clear picture or was it one of those, this is Bigfoot? Hi, Pug! Welcome to my channel. And you're a pervert. Well, yes, so am I. So, show it. Yeah, I mean, was it like a good picture or was it, this is Bigfoot or an alien UFO kind of type picture? Or this is a chav that's just broken into the spa shop. CCTV shit picture. You think with all the amazing things we can create today, they would improve CCTV. Oh, hang on. Dogs getting censored left, right and centre. No, sorry, I don't have steel in here. Maybe you should get the rammer. Absolutely, join in. It was a clear... Yeah, accident. I don't believe that for a second. I don't have any of those kind of games, Pug. Sorry, sweet. Oh, we're talking about Chris Evans's accidental dick pic that he Instagrammed. I missed it, but then I don't follow him. I hate that Instagram used the term follow because it really, really reinforces the whole I feel like a stalker type thing. It was very, hey, penis! Did you save it? Come on, tell me you saved it. Is it out there in the internet? Chris, yeah, Captain America. It was a while ago. Someone posted it in Rogue. I'm not on Rogue's Discord. Go screenshot it and can't believe you don't have it like saved on your phone as your wallpaper. Did it really? Yeah, I'd heard it had been done, but of course, when you read your news online, they censor all that, don't they? So, as far as I'm concerned, Chris Evans has got pixels for a willy. You have the rear naked Jeremy Renner. Do you really? I didn't know there was a rear. You found it. Oh God. What, on Google? Is it really on there? Oh my God. I don't have an internet window open. Google, of course it's on there. Yeah, this is true. Find everything on Google. Rule 34? They match my yarn, my fibre. They're really short this time though. I mean, you've seen them. You've seen what I normally have. And when I went in, she said, what do you want to do? And I said, well, my own nails underneath my acrylics were this length. I said, let's just take them back down to mine. And she was like, are you sure? Because that would be super short for you. And I was like, yeah, no, look, they look really, really long. And then when she was doing it, I was like, fuck, that's actually really, really short. And she said, I won't be able to make them points, otherwise you're just going to lose everything, and it would look ridiculous because it would just come off the finger and then be like this, you know, it would look like the mouth of Gollum. So she was like, you know, you'll have to grow them out. So I was like, that's fine. And she said, maybe like your next appointment we could sort of start thinking about putting them back to points again. But of course my next appointment's been cancelled. #lockdown. And so yeah, I get 6 weeks to grow them out. So really I'm it must have been a fate type thing that they went shorty and now lockdown's happened. So I might be able to survive 6 weeks without getting them infilled. But it's a lovely colour because it's sparkly. How well you can see that. Can you see the sparkle? I know it's out of focus, sorry. I turned my autofocus off because I can't fucking stand it. Did you take them off? Yeah, I know Callie pinged all hers off as well. You used to have to get infills every 3... Yes, I get mine done every 3 weeks. That's what I say, but my next appointment's been cancelled. So she said, instead of me just booking you another one, keep your next scheduled appointment because I'm booked in every 3 weeks until the end of time. So I was like, yeah, okay, so just keep your next appointment if we're not still in lockdown. So I was like, yeah, sure, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm her longest standing client. I've been with her now, crikey, 20 years. Yeah, I've been with her since she was a student. First set she did for me took over 5 hours. Bless her. But hey, it only cost me like 15 quid. It was great. Anything she wants to practice, she practices on me. It's great. And my prices don't go up that often, so I'll be interested to see if I can keep these until for 6 weeks rather than 3. Ooh, need to shift me bum slightly, getting a numb bum. Nothing wrong with a numb bum. No, there is. It aches. I heard that in here. My son just let out an enormous fart and he's in the next room with the TV on and I still heard it. Yes, filth. Oh dear. It is a bit, isn't it? It's supposed to be silent. Everybody tells me that this wheel is supposed to run silently. I can never get it to run silently. Not for more than about 2 minutes anyway. And I kind of like the noise. Did you put Captain America's Willy in creative chat, Bug? Did you? Because if you did, I'm going to have to have a look. Did you delete it? Oh, you deleted it. Yeah. I wonder how many people saw it. Try again, Pug. Oh, hang on. I love that Dork's description is powered by Jeremy Renner arse gifs. Oh, right. Is it? Cool. You sent it to me. Okay. Wow. It's not very long though, is it? I suppose the shot's deceptive. Could be like holding it slightly. That is quite girthy. There you go. I've got a little... Oh. My watch is buzzing at me now. Oh, I'm not... No, I'm not going to... No. I'm not that silly. I hate not having my woolly winder on. I don't know if there are any actors that I'm like, you know... I mean, I like Johnny Depp. I think he's quite hot, but... I don't know. You cannot watch anything with him in it now and think penis. No, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are very, very upset. There's a petition going around to get him reinstated as Grindelwald. And a lot of people are saying that due to him being dropped and Ms. Rowling's transphobic views, that they're going to boycott that and quite possibly Aquaman 2 as well, because Amber Heard is still in Aquaman 2. Because she's not been found guilty of anything. Even though there's evidence to say that, you know, she abused him physically abused him. The case he lost was not whether he beat her or not. It was against the newspapers, wasn't it, for libel? And that's what he lost. But then at the end of the day, I don't know what that's got to do with his abilities as an actor. You watched the video she did. He was pissed off and she secretly recorded him and was goading him to piss him off even more for the video to make him look bad. Yeah, well, that's what people like her do though, isn't it? Nasty piece of work she sounds. Nice. I think the entire relationship was toxic. I suspect they were probably both as bad to each other as the other was, you know. As I said, what's that got to do with his abilities as an actor? This is what happens when men in Hollywood keep marrying women half their age because they have pert tits and a firm arse. Yes, I know he did. Well, he's been dropped again. He's not doing Pirates. He's got one project on the go now after being kicked out of Fantastic Beasts. And then that's it. He's got nothing in line. Oh, excuse me. How's the rainbow socks coming along, Elle? Are they doing good? Took some newspaper to court for calling your wife beater. Yeah, lost the case this week. So he's being dropped from everything again. Yeah. It's awful. drink's dribbling onto my hand. Fibre on my hand, stop it. Yeah, that's what annoys me. It's got absolutely nothing to do with his acting ability. And you think about all the shady characters that have, you know, done worse and kept their careers going. Yeah, I read that as well. As I said, I don't believe that either party is entirely innocent in that case. You know, she's obviously an absolute delight to live with. I suspect they're probably about as bad as each other, but there's no evidence that he beat her. Yeah, well, I think karma's going to bite her in the ass eventually. She's living on the fame of it now, but I say it's a good chunk to blame on American and how quickly people react to it. But it's not just there, is it? It's everywhere, you know. Excuse me. You will send everyone to sleep. I've got a chunky dread that I keep leaning on, and it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. So guess what I ordered the other day? Well, pre-ordered the other day. No phone. No phone. Yeah. I was like, I really, really wanted it, and I haven't had a new phone since the 7th. So I was like, I really, really want it. So I went and had a look at the like monthly repayments if you order through Apple. Yeah. If you order through Apple, they give you like 2 years interest-free credit. Yeah, I did. And I haven't got it yet. I don't get it until towards the end of the month. I've pre-ordered it. It came out for pre-order yesterday. So I don't have the kind of income that the bank will give you a loan based on. Okay. So I spoke to my son, the one who's staying here at the moment, because he's a chef. And I did do the blue. I'm so excited. So I spoke to him and I was like, dude, look, can I use your name? And he was like, I can't afford to buy you a new iPhone. I was like, I'm not asking you to buy me one. I literally just want to put your name on the paperwork. I will set up a standing order to your account, and you'll be paid on the same day every month for the payments to go out. So he was yeah, all right then. Yes, awesome. So I came running in here like 1:30, half an hour after the pre-orders went live. And I had no trouble at all. I was expecting the site to be rammed and to not be able to get on. But no, I went straight on, pre-ordered it, and it all went through. They tell you immediately whether you got it or not. And they said I will have it by the end of the month. The next 23 days are going to be excruciating. But I actually did look at, because I'm with 3. My as you Americans call it, my cell provider is 3. And I actually looked at like the deals that they're doing, and they aren't that much more expensive to go through them and buy it off of them. So I could have gone that way, but I prefer to own my phones outright, so, you know. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, yeah. So my son, who bought my last phone off of me, which was a 6, so he's not been upgraded since I upgraded to the 7, and he pays me a little bit of money each month, basically so that when I upgrade he gets a new phone out of it. Well, he gets my cast offs. So I said to him today, I was like, you're getting a new phone soon. So he'll be going from the 6 to the 7, which will be awesome for him. So that'll make him happy. And yeah, I ordered the blue because the blue's just so gorgeous. And I can't wait to try, like, I can't wait to go out and be able to go out in our adorable British winter weather, i.e. the rain, and be able to use it without fear of, you know, damaging it. And the night mode on the camera and things like that. I mean, I've taken some shots in, like I took this photo the other night. Now the only light was coming through the door, which was to my left. And I took this, hang on, that's not a good photo, is it? And I took this photo of Daryl. Sorry it's blurry, but... So yeah, I took that photo. Which, considering the small amount of light it had, I was quite impressed. But it wouldn't be able to cope with, you know, things like fucking fireworks and some of the pictures that I've seen people have taken using them. So that'd be quite good. I love taking photos at night. So I'm looking forward to trying it out anyway. Exactly. Always scared to use your phone in iffy weather, because the thing is with Apple, they put like a sensor inside their phones that changes colour if it gets wet. And it's like you can't even use them in the bath because the steam from the bathroom turns the sensor. And if that sensor's changed colour, it goes pink. If the sensor goes pink, Apple won't touch it and just puts everything down to water damage. But I mean, I've seen videos of somebody like gone swimming in the ocean with theirs, well, with the 12 Pro, and it's like, wow, you know. So, and there's like, obviously you've got to rinse it well if you go in the ocean because of the salt and that. So I said to him, I'd be interested if he does a video again in about 12 months' time, or even a month or two, to just show whether it's coped with it or whether it's rusted out. You love the camera on yours, but you hate that they took away the option to take... Have they? Oh, what? On which phone? You need to get your iPhone... Does it still work other than the home button? Because you can use a virtual home button, Pug. Because that's what I use. I don't like using my home button because I got RSI there. So I have a virtual home button on the screen. You switched to the 11 on Monday and the 12. To be fair though, Jolene, you knew the 12 was coming. You can't even log into your phone. Because my son had that issue with one of his phones, that the home button wouldn't work, and we set up the you've got the 11 Pro Max, and you can't do square photos on that. That seems a bit dumb. I wonder if the 12's the same. Because that's handy for Instagram, isn't it? And I see they fucked with Instagram again. Moved the little hearty thing. Although Callie's not had it moved on hers, but I have. No, but you might be able to send it in. It would probably have to go in anyway. I don't think they'd repair it in store, but if you contact them, you might be able to send it in. I know you did, because you broke it. Ooh, big slab of silk. You can edit to square but not take pictures and that. Oh, that's just ridiculous. And now you can't even log... Oh, fuck's sake. Because you can't click the button to make it... Does it not swipe open then? Because you don't need the home button for that. What phone is it? Just before we go anywhere. Which model is it? XS Plus. Okay. Have you tried rebooting it by pressing the off button and one of the volume buttons and holding until the Apple logo appears? It might not have like rebooted properly when you did the reset. I keep leaning on my hair. I really wish they'd open an Apple store here. We don't even have one on the island. I've got to go to the mainland if I want to go to the Apple store. When I moved to the mainland before Daryl was born, I went to the Apple store like every week. To be honest, Pug, I'd just upgrade. I'd say sod it and just get a new one. If you can afford to. they've done that, dog. That whole square thing's like totally baffled me. I wonder why they've done that. For everybody who's wondering what I'm doing, as I spin, obviously it builds up where I'm spinning because the yarn goes round these hooks. So at the moment I've got the yarn coming through here and then going down around the back of all these hooks, and at the moment it's going there. So I'll spin a little bit, and then when that builds up I will move the yarn down to the next hook, so it basically fills the bobbin evenly. I do have a thingy that's supposed to do that for me, but I've used all the bobbins, and the bobbin that I had that I was going to use tonight is really fucking noisy, so I didn't use that one. So I've gone back to a manual flyer, but normally I use a flyer that goes up and down automatically, so I don't have to keep stopping. That was a joke before, like, the anti-hunting brigade get on my neck about it. I might get yarn for Christmas. That'd be the first time ever that anybody has bought me yarn. I think. Ever. You've got some fountain pens and ink too. Ooh, what fountain pens did you get? You're fuzzy that you need to slow down on the cider, sweetheart. Eat something. Have you eaten? I know you. What have you eaten? Yeah, she's on the cider. Yeah, no, I said to my children that I'd added some of that sock yarn that we were talking about the other day, the West Yorkshire spinner. And I said to my kids, I've added some of this on. And my daughter said she might buy me a ball of yarn. She was like, how much is it? $7.99. She was like, fucking hell! I was like, that's actually cheap for pop chips, chocolate raisins, and a cheese sandwich. Is that all you've eaten? Do I need to be having words with you? I suppose that's better than nothing. Sweetie, why have you not had a proper meal? The little twist with Eco Rose, Gold Grey and the mint blue. Ooh, nice. Do you know what? He fucked that up and then you just made that even worse, Elle. Vic, I'll come drink mead with you. Have to go through the entire iPhone conversation again in a sec. Does Miss Elle need to be... I tell Miss Elle off quite frequently, Pug. Mead! Right, then stop for a little bit, yeah? Vodka. My knees are starting to ache. It's been a long time. So times like this I do miss my little e-spinner. Adam had the other half, you can't have any more. Good. Hydrate. you guys need to get me a bot so that I can do the hydrate thing at her. But not one that tells me off, yeah? Because, you know. Hey, Becca! You have just missed an interesting conversation. Actually, you've just missed several interesting conversations. First off, we were talking about Dork, who wants to lick Jeremy Renner's bum. And Miss L wants to do unspeakable things to Tom Hiddleston. And somebody else wanted Thor and all of that lot. And guess what I've ordered? It's also first time search link. Yeah, no, you're not really supposed to drink on that. Sweet, have you got any water? Have a drink of water. Hydrate lots and lots, please. Yes. Don't shout at me, Missy. Or are you talking about Tom Hiddleston? What are the qualities on his bum which make it lickable? It's Jeremy Renner's. I mean, I realise Jeremy Renner probably doesn't do it for you, but, you know. Tom Hiddleston, yeah. So, guess what I ordered, Becca? Oh, hang on. Dork's been fucking censored again. She keeps typing shit that gets her censored. Fondle was not permitted. Licking it was, but fondled wasn't. It's pert and she wants to lick it and fondle it. I think I'm going to turn off the 18 plus censor because that's just, you know, if we're going to talk about Jeremy Renner's bum a lot, Dork's going to get herself kicked out. Can you get kicked out if it auto censors you a lot? Does it do that? At least I'm not banning people, eh? You wonder how many squats he does? I'd imagine quite a few. That's my son going up and down the hallway. Because of the factory reset. Will it not let you, like, unlock it? Pug. You just swipe to unlock it. iPhone top it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Won't let you unlock it. Then that sounds like a screen problem, not a button problem. Because you should be able to swipe to unlock it. Or do you have to press the button to get it going, do you? Yeah, I did. Yeah. It's all ordered and will be with me by the end of the month. Excuse me. You want a thumbprint or it won't be a thumbprint. That's one thing that a lot of people seem a bit annoyed about with the 12, because there's no home button on it. Everything unlocks as a Face ID thing, but of course Apple Pay, which uses Face ID, you're gonna have to start tapping your number, which is a bit annoying. And then, but they haven't enabled, or they haven't on the 12 Pro, I don't know whether they will on the Max, fingerprint on the button or something, somebody said. So yeah, there's no other way other than Face ID to do it quickly, which is a bit shit, but there we go. I'm just going to have to BRB because, like, A, I want to refill my drink, and B, I want to make room for my drink that I'm about to refill. So I will return momentarily. Chat amongst yourselves, yes. No, Poppy, that's not what I'm doing. Give me a second and I'll show you what I'm doing. I can't move my hair because it all gets in the... It's not 100% comfortable to lean on. It's a bit like leaning on a bunch of ropes. You can't do thumbprint on the 10. Why? You're the only person I know that's got a 10. I don't know anybody else that went for the 10. If you're going to get one, you might as well get as you know, as new a model as possible, wouldn't you? Or would you buy second hand? No home, just face. Yeah, see, that's the issue with the 12. There's going to be no home button on it, which means Apple Pay is going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, the 12 hasn't either. Have they? I wonder if I can set up Face ID like with my mask on. I wonder if that would work. Has anybody tried that? Yeah, I don't use a phone case. Well, that's what I figure. I'll just tap my number in. But has anybody tried to set up Face ID with a mask on? Oh, excuse me. Be interesting to try. Of course, it wouldn't work when you're at home. Well, there is that, isn't there? Yeah. I mean, that is one thing that Apple are behind on. Is the fingerprint ID. I know phone that Callie had. I don't know if it's the one she's currently got. There used to be a fingerprint sensor on the back of it, just underneath the camera. That was obviously not an iPhone. That was a Samsung. Yarn. Yarn is the end result of spinning. What I've got here, I've got fibre here. Okay, this floofy stuff. This is Merino and Tussah Silk, and I spin it into these, which is called singles. You can knit with that if you wish to. It's obviously, as you can see, quite thin. Or you can ply it, which means that you basically then spin 2 or more singles together to give you a balanced yarn. Poppy tried it, said it doesn't work. Okay, fair enough. I mean, if you look at yarn that you buy in a shop, you'll see it's actually made up of individual strands all spun together. And that's basically what I'm doing. I am making yarn. You're looking at the 8 and the X available at authorised resellers. Would you want to buy it outright then? You don't fancy getting one like through your cell provider? Where are you? Are you in America or England, Pug? Just out of interest. I'm not quite caught up on where everybody is. Oh, you're in the UK. You don't fancy getting one through, through your mobile phone provider then? Because I mean, I've ordered the 12 Pro Max through Apple, and they're doing it for £45 a month, interest free for 2 years. Yeah, I'm on a SIM only plan as well, so I've kept my SIM only plan with 3, and then ordered, But if you want a mobile phone contract as well, that's like they would give you that. It would mean a whole new 2-year contract, but you could do it, I would imagine. Who are you with, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, thank you. Spinning was one of those things. I've been knitting since I was a kid, yeah. And spinning was one of those things I sat and watched somebody spinning once. And I thought, I could do that. That's literally what it was. I could do that. If you phone your provider, Pug, and say you want to get, like, the iPhone 11 or the iPhone 12, you're with 3, unlimited data, unlimited text, free calls to other users, 303 minutes. For how much? Just out of interest. All for $18.50. For £20 a month, you can have unlimited minutes as well. Because that's the plan I'm on. I'm on the SIM only unlimited everything. No, I'm on unlimited everything for £20 a month. But you could phone them, because the deals they're doing now, with the way I've got it set up at the moment, right, my monthly phone usage is going to be £20 a month to 3, and then £45 a month to Apple. Just over £45 a month to Apple. 3 are doing 6 months half price, so you would pay £38 a month for your phone, and your contract for 6 months, and then you would pay 18 months at £77. That's a good deal. You don't call anyone, nobody calls me. No, I know I have the same issue, but I actually don't like talking on the phone at all, but, you know, I've had the contract for years and years and years. Use WhatsApp. So, yeah, I do. Well, even then, I don't really talk to it. I only ever used to use WhatsApp to talk to my other half, and FaceTime to talk to my mother, because my mum's blind as a bat and can't read text messages. So she sits there looking like that on her iPad until she sees FaceTime, and then she just hits it. I keep debating about going down there and moving all her icons around just to fuck with her, but she'd probably slap me. No, I wouldn't do that. Tempting though. So every time she FaceTimes me, it's usually because she uses my Audible account to listen to audiobooks. And every time she FaceTimes me now, Daryl looks round to my shoulder, that's my little boy, and he's like, "Don't let me guess, Nan, you want another book." You have all your apps in certain folders. Yeah, I do too. My mother doesn't though. She has 3 pages of apps and it does my head in. Jolene, are you in chat, love? You have 3 pages of apps, yeah. So does my mum, but she doesn't use any of them. I need to basically go through her iPad and delete a load of shit. Used your dad's phone quickly to look up something, and you were like, where's the Safari? Not an iPhone? My mum's got a Nokia. She hasn't even got a smartphone. All iPhone users. Your dad has 6 pages of apps. Oh no. I would be sorting that for him. It bugs me. It's like my mum, she's got bank accounts with like several different banks. And then she says to me like once a month, "Could you pay my bills for me, please?" So I go down there to get on her iPad to pay her bills, and each banking app is on a different page. And it's like, Mum, this is fucking so annoying. So I think I might actually say to her, "Look, I'm going to organise your iPad for you because you don't use it." So I went through her emails the other day and I was like, "What's so and so and so and so?" And she's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, when did you subscribe to it?" "I don't know." So I must have gone through and unsubscribed to about 20 different companies the other day. She had pages of it. It's like, trouble is she can't see it to unsubscribe it herself. Her eyesight is really that bad. I was sat 6 feet away from her the other day and I was like, "How bad actually is your eyesight?" And she was like, "Well, I know that's you because that's your voice." And I was like, "Right, okay." You think we'd all vomit if we seen Poppy's phone shared about typing? Oh no! The Poppy, I would shoot you. I would. That's not. How can you do anything without organisation? I bet you don't use spreadsheets either. But did she leave it like it though, Becca? Or did she unsort it all again? See, I don't even like my usable stuff to be more than the first page. That's why everything's in folders, because then I know where it all is. I don't like scrolling to the second page. Funny, isn't it? Did I ever watch Game of Thrones? I watched the first 4 seasons. I'm very, very behind and I need to catch up. But, you know, to be fair, I had a baby round about then. She said she knew where it all was and now she can't find anything. Yeah. I've got fibre touching the end of my nose. I can feel it. I changed my nose studs last night, so my nose is a little bit tender. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, fab. I think I've got a couple of them around about. Fire and Ice, isn't it? Song of Fire and Ice by George R.R. Martin. I think I read the first one many, many, many moons ago. I might buy them just to have a good read. Yeah, but that kind of thing makes or breaks a relationship, you know. I mean, fucking with another woman's phone is just, you know. Back in the days when Nokias were the in phones, haha. My other half was a postman. And he would quite often, him and one of the others, would quite often steal somebody else's phone and change the language on it. So this person would pick up their phone and suddenly find out that they can't read anything because it's all in Russian. So was happy as well because the lady that's selling them also found the Matchless. Goes, oh, nice. Oh, well, there you go then. I didn't know the works were selling them. I need to borrow them actually. My son's got the DVDs. I think he's got up to season 5. And I keep saying I'm going to buy the other 2 seasons for him. Because then I can borrow them. Sorry, I didn't realise my hand was that high. Definitely got a tiny, tiny little bit of fluff on the end of my nose. It keeps wafting. I can't see it. Date night time. Yay! Have a good one. See you later, sweets. Nighty night. She often texts you in Welsh, and most of the time, if you just reply with yes, it's a fine. I would love to learn to speak Welsh. It's such a pretty language. Oh, I'm going to feel this tomorrow. Come up on 2 hours of spinning. It's been a while. My knees is going to be a bit sore. There's a challenge that spinners do at the same time as the Tour de France, except we call it the Tour de Fleece. And I used to participate in it every year. And basically the idea was on the days that they cycled, you spun, you know. And there were loads of different challenges. I even ran one year, or one group 1 year for it. And Poppy, you're a mess, woman. Go to bed. The BRB screen. Hang on, I'll just pop it up for you. You see that green thing, top middle there? I spun the yarn for that, and it was a massive shawl that ended up basically, when I blocked it out, was bigger than a king size bed. And I spun the yarn during the Tour de Fleece, and I literally spent an entire night plying the yarn together. Hours. Oh God, my legs hurt for about a week afterwards. And then it took me about 3 weeks to knit it into this shawl, and it was massive. I knit it up and I gave it to Claire. Never saw her wear it, but I gave it to her for her birthday. You watched the Tour de France 2 years ago and you were in France on holiday. Could not understand what that's because they're French. My mum loves watching cycling. I don't know why. You know? She says mostly for the scenery. And I'm like, right, okay, not the bums. And she's like, no, the scenery. She watches the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, the Vuelta, and the Tour of Britain. All of them. Yeah, that's what this was like. It was, I don't even know how you pronounce it. Is it Cheviot? Cheviot? Cheviot. It was that I got from, oh, what the hell was her name? Young lady that lives in Devon. She breeds sheep. Can't remember what her bloody name is. I've even camped in her fields. Christ. I got it from her. And I started plying it at, I think it was about 7 p.m. And I was still going the next morning. And I'd gone through the night plying this. And, I couldn't walk when I finished. Got it all finished off and I was like, yay! I'm going to wash that fucker and hang it up now. And I couldn't get up because my legs had just seized. So I was like, yeah. And it took me ages to knit it. It's one of the mandala shawls by what's her name? And it was massive. It's one of the is it the mystery shawls where you can pick which particular pattern you do on a section. Renee, God almighty, my memory's dreadful. She does the mystery shawls, you know who I mean. You was made to go on cycling holidays as a child. Take it you didn't enjoy them then. But I never rested on the rest days either. I would spin all through the rest days as well. Or go, yay, I can fucking knit for a change. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm not a cycler, I don't like cycling. I'm too fat. There's a sheer volume of traffic on the roads nowadays. Absolutely terrifies me. It didn't bother me when I was a teenager. But, you know, as being in my mid-40s kind of makes me panic. What's a kid got to do just to go to New York and not cycle around York getting covered in mud and sheep poop? I am not perfectly sized, sweetheart, but thank you for saying so. No, I would be too frightened to cycle nowadays. A lot of car drivers don't like cyclists, and all the cycle haters seem to live here, so, you know. Oh, excuse me. God. Yes, I'm going to actually stop here, sweetie, so you're not missing anything. It's been quiet this evening. Oh, my knees. I'll see you in the morning, darling. Okay? If you... Oh, I can't do FaceTime because it's the wrong fucking camera. Yeah, I'll see you in the morn. Itchy arms. You will be there. I don't know if I'll be there first thing, but yeah, you know. Right, yes, I'm going to go, and thank you for that, because my knees have had enough now, so yes. We'll call it a night, people. And, yeah. Might do spinning again. We'll see. It's a night. It is a night, I think. I think it's time, isn't it, that we all buggered off and went to bed. So, thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciated it tonight. We were quiet, but it was good fun. I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic one. Take it easy, guys. See you later.